Alright, I think I'm good to go. So it's nothing much special. Just I'm thinking about filming a whole day. I won't say a whole day, but especially the morning part. I'm trying to fix my morning routine, conquer my morning, and as I conquer the morning, then carry that same energy and stay as productive as I can throughout the day. I tried doing that today. I was actually planning to do that from the first day of 2026, but I've been slacking off, being lazy, procrastinating. But yeah, whatever. So the day before yesterday, I planned to wake up at 4, do some exercises, stretch, meditate, take a cool shower right after waking up, have a nice breakfast, and that was it. I was just planning to just film myself doing making a perfect morning routine, and I would repeat that throughout my life. I won't say throughout my life, but for some time to build discipline and consistency. But then I stayed up till 2 a.m. in the morning and I couldn't wake up at 4. I had the alarm set up and I was actually planning to wake up at 4, but for some reason the alarm didn't turn on. And but thankfully I woke up at 6:38 by myself without any alarm. And I thought, fuck it, why do I have to be perfect? Not waking up at 4 doesn't mean my day is ruined. So I took the cold shower right after. Then I did some exercises like a few push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. And then what did I do then? Then I had a breakfast, a yogurt bowl, and then I meditated. Then I did some meditation. Like I was I was talking with ChatGPT way before, like months before, on different types of meditation and what can be the perfect for me. And I revisited that chat and practiced that. It was nice. But after I did everything, it felt like, what am I supposed to do now? There was nothing left for me to do. And I went back to scrolling, watching YouTube videos without any sense of what I'm watching. And then I ended up watching porn, indulging in same bad habits. Then I took a nap around 12, woke up at, no, around 11, and then I woke up at 12:30. Again, I was on my bed watching YouTube videos, doing nothing specially. Yeah, that was it. There was no direction of where I'm going and what I was gonna do. And so even though I had a nice morning routine, I followed it, but later my day got ruined because I didn't know what to do. So why am I filming this? I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do after I have a nice morning, after I conquer the morning. It sounds so cringy, but yeah, but my limitations of vocabulary is causing this, but whatever. So So yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, what are my interests, what things are necessary, I mean, things I want to learn, find things that are important, tasks, and I'll find each and everything and differentiate each tasks, and I'll be doing that, and I'll just try to complete them. After I after following a good morning routine, I want to channel that energy, that discipline, that feeling, that freshness. I want to carry that same energy throughout the day and perform those tasks that I'm going to differentiate and trying to make my day as productive as possible, as disciplined and as consistent as possible. Sticking to a fixed routine, making every day look similar is kind of boring, but discipline is necessary. That's why I won't say I'll be doing same things every day, but I'll be the same disciplined guy every day, not giving to the urges of doing bad things, indulging in bad habits, and just doing productive things. And not every day should be productive. Some days I must rest and just enjoy to keep things balanced. But yeah, for now, let's. I've got this diary. For now, let's get things going. Right. Let's write down things that are important. I'm gonna have to pause a bit. I'll bring my pen and another diary. All right, I'm back. So on January 1st, I wrote down some things like some goals that I'm gonna achieve throughout the within this year. Not especially this year, but a few are more like long-term goals. There are some goals that I will be finishing within this year, 2026. Let's look at them. First one, 2026 push-ups, they're done. Another one is reading 100 books. Yeah, I didn't read any book yesterday because I was too bored and I went back to scrolling. So the first goal is reading 100 books. Let me write it down. Reading 100 books and drawing every single day. Yeah, I'll be drawing every single day because my goal is to reach the level of at least average mangaka level. I want to be able to draw at least a decent manga and also learn animation. So gotta do it. Gotta practice every day. I'm drawing every single day. Also, I've come pretty much. I've improved my in drawing significantly compared to the previous years, because this year I've been quite consistent with my practice. And yeah, practice meditation. Yeah, practice meditation. Meditation is solely gonna focus on Zen, like being still, keeping the mind calm. Now fuck that, I'll practice every kind of meditation, but our sole focus will be on keeping the mind still and also on manifestation. Yeah, I'll be meditating at least. Yeah, yeah. There was also another challenge of meditating for a whole day. I'm trying to push my limit. Like that's one challenge, but that will come under like challenge. Yeah, these are the tasks, importance, and the one will be the challenges. And also, my goal is to be able to do 100 push-ups in a single set. That's also one of my goals. 100 push-ups in a single set. And beat my porn addiction. I'm already doing pretty good with it. Yeah, beat my porn addiction. This year, this series gonna end. I don't care if I don't do anything else, but this, I'm gonna end this. No more of this shit. This has hold me down and stopped me from reaching my full potential for a long time. I'm 12 years. That's insane. I'm only 20 and I've been addicted to this shit for 12 years. And yeah, these are some tasks. Learning, drawing every single day, practice meditation, 100 push-ups in a single sit. I think that falls under challenges or goals. Maybe 2026 goal, 100 push-ups in a single set. Read 100 books. If I can't read 100 books, I'll just listen to audiobooks because books are expensive. Books are expensive, so sometimes. For now, I have like one, two, three, four, five, six. I've got 6 books. Atomic Habits, Becoming Supernatural, Art of Not Giving a Fuck. About this yesterday, I guess. The Power of Now. This, I don't know what the fuck is this. I actually swapped this book with 48 Laws of Power with my neighbor. And this is Ikigai. Right now, I'm trying to finish this book. I'll be finishing this book first, and then I'll move on to others. Because I also got a Bible. I'm not a Christian, but I went to an event. I talked with the organizer, and he was impressed from the way I think about gods, my views on gods, religion, and truth, shit like that. He was pretty impressed and gave it to me for free. I'll be reading this, but I'll be reading this. I won't be like dedicating a time frame to read for it. I'll just read it at least whenever I feel like it. And yeah, I read 100 books. Then master the memory palace technique. This year I'm gonna master the memory palace technique because I've been setting this aside for like 4 years now. I learned about memory palace technique when I was in grade 10. Now I'm in my second semester, third semester of in college, and I still haven't mastered it yet. In fact, I lost the drive to practice it when I was in after 2 months. Yeah, I was pretty lazy. I was very lazy and I couldn't finish the things I started. I would just pile up things that I want to learn, that interest me, that attracts me, intrigues me, and I'll just keep piling things up and never really learning anything. But I want to break that habit. That's why I did the 2026 push-ups because I thought that would make me familiar with the feeling of starting something and doing it till the end. That would build that discipline. So I did that to build that discipline, feel that energy, and I'll be carrying that discipline and energy for the rest of my life. And I'll be doing that kind of push-up. Like I'll also be doing 2027 push-ups. Then 2028. I'll keep doing that for the rest of my life till the day I die. And master memory palace technique. Yeah, I'll try to integrate this memory palace visualization with my meditation to get to I don't know, to save time. Yeah, save time. Master memory palace technique. And what else? I can't think of anything else. Yeah, learn, learn a new language. Learn a new language. Learn a new language. I'll be learning Japanese. Yeah, I'll be learning Japanese because I watched some videos on YouTube of Japanese learning class. I still know how to. I still know the greetings, few Japanese words, how to introduce myself in Japanese. During the COVID time, I watched few classes on YouTube, but the same thing. I never finished. I never finished whatever I started. But that's not going to be the case anymore. Um, I'll be doing everything I can think of, learning new things, and just not wasting my potential. Learn a new language, then practice animation. Practice animation. 100 push-ups in a single set. Yeah, practice animation. These are the goals that I can think of right now. I'm definitely gonna add up to them because as I keep doing it, I'll figure out more things. But these are the things that I can think of right now. Reading 100 books and be able to do 100 push-ups in a single set. Master memory palace technique. Learn a new language and practice animation. With the animation thing, I wanna by the end of 2026, I'm gonna be at least above beginner level. Yeah, I'll improve my animation skill. I'll learn animation and be minimum goal is to be at least above beginner level, and max could be anything. Intermediate, advanced. Time will tell, but I will have to be at least above beginner level. And yeah. Beat my porn addiction is also the goal of this year. I'll also have to do great, not just good. I have to do great in my studies, but I won't add that right now. I'll leave it for after 1 or 2 months. 100 push-ups in a single set, reading 100 books, master memory palace technique, learn a new language, practice animation, and beat my porn addiction. So these are the goals, and so what are the things that I'm gonna do in order to achieve these goals? So let's write them down. Steps to achieve these goals. For the first goal, 100 push-ups. In a single set, I'll be doing push-ups every single day and trying to push my limits every single day. Yeah, do push-ups every day and try doing at least one more repetition, one more rep than the day before. Do 100 push-ups every day, and one rep more than the day before. That's what I'm gonna do for this one. I think I'll be able to achieve this goal pretty fast compared to the others. Let's see for this one. Yeah, whatever. I I actually follow a different routine for the 100 push-ups. I do different variations of push-ups, keeping taking 15-second reps in between each set, but I'll keep that for something else. I'll do that in the gym only. I was actually planning to do that variation 100 push-ups every single morning, but I'll be doing this instead, maximizing push-ups. And for the read 100 books, read 100 books. To read 100 books by the end of the year, I'll be reading 20 pages a day. 10 pages, minimum 10 pages before, after waking up, after meditating, and yeah, in the morning, and 10 pages before going to bed. Before going to bed. So that's it for the 100 books. Master Memory Palace. To master the Memory Palace technique, I'll be practicing meditations, visualizing, setting up the palace, memory. I actually forgot how things work with Memory Palace. I have to rewatch some YouTube videos and learn it again. To master Memory Palace, I'll be doing meditate and integrate it with meditation and studies. And to do that, I'll be creating. So, what this technique is that you basically create a palace in your mind, like this apartment I'm living in. I know everything, every furniture, every placement of items is perfectly. I've got the blueprint of this whole apartment in my mind. And so what I do is whatever I want to remember first I break it down into something simple, sequence of images, visuals that I can easily remember. And then I place those visuals in each item of the apartment. For example, this sofa, I want to remember an, let's say, a formula of mathematics. and then I visualize it as an apple. I just keep that apple on the furniture here, and every time I have to remember that thing, I in my mind I come into the apartment, sit on the sofa, and there I see the apple, and that's the formula. So that's basically the memory palace technique. And what I'm going to do as a everyday practice is while meditating, I'll revisit all my memory notes. There was a fixed term to address these things, like I'll learn it, like yeah, everything I've remembered, I've put into my memory palace, and I'll also be creating new memory palaces. Like I'll be using games and create some drawings, some 3D visuals, 3D models, and just expand my, just keep expanding the memory space, expanding the storage. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Keep creating. Keep creating palaces. So that's it for the meditation. Integrate it with meditation and study. Keep creating palaces. And for the learning a new language, for now I'll be learning Japanese. Learning a new language. For now I'll be focusing on Japanese. I don't know where to start. I'll just figure it out. At least 30 minutes a day. Spend at least 30 minutes a day to learn a new language, to learn Japanese. Yeah. Practice animation. Same goes for this one. Spend at least 30 minutes to 1 hour. 30 minutes to 1 hour every day. Same goes for drawing every single day. Every single day. So yeah, for the last and most important, beat my porn addiction. How am I going to beat my porn addiction? It's kind of complicated. Just by keeping myself busy, focusing on more positive things like these, keeping my mind busy will prevent from When there are more important things to do, I won't be focusing on, I won't have enough time to beat my meat. So, but as a daily practice, I'll do, I'll be doing as a daily practice for hitting 10 Superman push-ups every time I feel like gooning. Yeah, I'll be hitting 10 Superman push-ups every time I feel like gooning. That might literally make me turn me into Superman. Feel like gooning. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did I write 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I forgot to write that one. So now that I have separated tasks for to complete the goal, now I have to make a daily routine and place these tasks in order, separate different time frames to do these tasks and be productive throughout the day. All right, let's do it. Here comes the daily routine part. I wake up at 4. But me not being able to wake up at 4 doesn't mean I'm not gonna do these tasks. Even if I wake up at 8, I'll still be doing this same morning routine and still be following these tasks. But since I waked up at 8, fuck my grammar. Since I woke up at 8, then I won't have much time. So I would have to shorten the tasks, finish it early so that I can complete all the tasks by the end of the day. Even if it's only I have time to do only one push up, I'll do it because it might not do much, but it keeps the consistency, keeps up the consistency and discipline. And that's the main thing. So, yeah, waking up at 4, morning routine, I'll separate the morning routine. Morning, wake up at 4. Then cold shower, cold shower, exercise, exercise, 100 push-ups. 100 push-ups, trying to reach the 100 push-ups. Yeah. Then I'll also be doing Kegel exercises suggested by Vidut Jamwal. Why Kegel exercises? I've got my reasons. Kegel exercises. Then I'll be after that. Wait a minute. I'll do cold shower, a breakfast, light breakfast, exercise, then meditate. Meditation. And after meditation, I'll read 10 pages. Read 10 pages, then I'll be summarizing whatever I read and write it down with my write that summary with my left hand. Because one of my goals is also to practice writing with my left hand, non-dominant hand, and unlock the non-dominant part of my brain. Unlocking both parts, being, you know, just trying to push the limits, utilize everything that I've got. Write a summary with a non-dominant hand. With left hand. Then, then what? I think that's it for the morning. Wake up at 4, take a cold shower, light breakfast, have a light breakfast, then exercise, do 100 push-ups, do Kegel exercise, then meditate, read 10 pages, and write a summary after reading the summary of whatever I read with my left hand. So that was the morning. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. During the day, in the let's do it this way. Afternoon to evening. Between this time frame, I'll have to practice memory palace, then learn Japanese for 30 minutes at least. Draw and practice animation for 30 minutes at least. Keep the urges in check. I shouldn't be focusing about on that shit. Keep the urges in check, but I'll just write it down for formality. Urges in check. Yeah, I think that's it. And in the night, for the night, for the night, I have to do read 10 pages before sleep instead of scrolling. And also meditate into sleep. Yeah, meditate into sleep. So that's basically the daily routine for now. Wake up at 4, take a cold shower plus light breakfast, exercise, meditate, read 10 pages. That's the morning routine. And after that, during evening and noon and evening, I'll be practicing these things, finding time, separating time for doing these things on a daily basis, because each day is not same. Someday I might be busy doing uh, other life things, but yeah, separate time for practicing memory palace, learn Japanese for at least 30 minutes during between afternoon and evening, draw or practice animation for at least 30 minutes and keep the urges in check. I don't want to focus too much on urges because the more you focus on it, the harder it gets. The key to beating the urges, beating the porn addiction is to shift your energy, shift your focus onto something else. The more you give it attention, the more it gets stronger. So I gotta shift my focus onto something else, focus onto these things. And during the night, just like morning, there will be two tasks. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the journaling part because I journal every day. First, I journal whatever remembering, whatever I did throughout the day. I write them down, and then I'll go to bed, read 10 pages before, read 10 pages, and then I'll meditate into my sleep. I'll just do sleeping. There are different types of meditation, sleeping meditation, where you just, I'll be, I'll be meditating like manifestation type shit, planning out things, imagine, visualizing things for the next day, for the future, experiencing the future like I've already lived the moment that I want to be. I've already become the person I want to be. And while keeping that visuals in mind, slip into the sleep and the subconscious, and the subconscious mind will keep those visuals active, keep believing, feeding on that, and that will also help with creating the new identity. Or yeah, so this is it. I wasn't planning to record this for so long. It's been 50 minutes, almost an hour. But yeah, let me see what time is it. All right, it's already 3 a.m. and it's almost been an hour since I started recording. So I think I'll put it to the end. Yeah, I have to end it. I've already figured out what I'm gonna do. It's 3 a.m. I was planning to wake up at. I'll be taking a nap, little nap, and then wake up at 4 and to follow this daily routine that I've just made up. And I'll also try to film this short clips of me doing these activities and post it. Not because I wanna show what I'm doing, just because I'm doing it for myself. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll document today's whole day of me doing these things. Also some extra stuff. Yeah, my whole day today will be me following the routine, doing some extra stuff, being as productive as possible, and just not trying to give in to laziness and letting myself and losing the focus. Yeah, that's it.